Welcome to this last day of Renaissance Previews. Let's take a look. Renaissance Previews 5. So we've got 6 things, projects, presumably, here. Okay, let's read the paragraph. Projects are abilities everyone can have. They go in your randomizer deck or special deck sideways like events and landmarks. You only play with 2 max between these and events and landmarks unless you prefer to have more. I can't stop you. Each player gets 2 wooden cubes. That's right, we've at last moved into wood. And if you buy a project using a buy in your buy phase, you put one of your unused cubes on it and then have that ability for the rest of the game. You only get 2 cubes even if you preferred having more than 2 projects out at once. Everyone can put a cube on the same project, there's room for all. There are 20 projects. Here are 6 of them. Alright. Fair. Start of your turn, plus 1 buy. I don't know why the start of your turn really matters, just could be start of your buy phase. I don't know. Marcus is here with me.
Hello.
Hello. Have you been looking at these for more than the last 10 minutes or so? Or
yeah.
So you know a little bit more. Okay, fair is nice. If plus buy is missing, there you go. But you have to buy it once for 4. That's
even
reasonable.
if it's not missing, like if you buy a Ducat, you have to play it. So seems fair, no?
Yeah,
you just need 2 buys.
Unless you're like overwhelmed with buys because your village is workers' village or something. It seems pretty versatile. Silos. At the start of your turn, discard any number of coppers revealed and draw the mini cards. Okay, so it's like a seller. Well, it's a seller. You don't lose a card from your hand. I guess it's like summoning a seller without the village effect. I don't know.
Or like Storyteller, right? Storyteller does this copper thing for you.
But without the ability to do more draw.
Without the ability to play something more, sort of an early Storyteller, no?
Yeah, kind of. Both of them are. Yeah, it's a weaker version of either of those, but those are both quite strong already. So, yeah, and combos well with settlers, with
Swashbuckler,
and specifically coppers. I guess like apothecary, probably.
Yeah, and no copper threshing or weak copper threshing, right?
Yeah, of course.
You might get at least rid of some of them.
Yeah. I get the cost 4. You have to forgo an early turn buy to get that. Okay.
Not sure whether you want it too early, right? Because in the beginning,
coppers. Yeah, exactly. So a mid game buy, but again, maybe by that point
or something like that.
Maybe by that point you're trashing coppers already, and you're not going to bother. Yeah, I can see that being useful in some games and not in others. All right, Citadel. The first time you play an action card during each of your turns, play it again afterwards. Wow. That's like... it's like a summoned throne room, I guess.
Well, not quite, because summoned throne room gives you an additional action, right? Due to the summon effect.
Okay. So it's 1 action short of summoned throne room every turn. Oops, sorry. So...
And you don't have to do it at the... Well, probably the first thing you do is playing an action card, but... Yeah.
So, okay. Yeah, obviously if you don't have an action, then it won't apply.
Yeah,
but
keep reading.
Yeah. Alright. Star chart. When you shuffle, you may pick one of the cards to go on top. Aha! The thing that cares about shuffling from the teaser.
Yeah.
So that is the stash, but more general. That's going to be hard to... I imagine that's probably the hardest one for Steph to code up. But you don't have to care about, revealing stuff. It's just when you shuffle.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's not really hard to code up, I think. I think the problem with stash is just that you can put them anywhere, and you can put quite a number of them anywhere. To the top, I think it's easy. You shuffle, you pick some from a discard pile.
I think the problem with stash is later you can look through your deck and figure out where your stashes are. And that's not a view.
So it's more like a UI, thing.
Yeah, I think it's more the UI. In this case, it's basically like scavenger type of thing.
Yeah.
In that you collect pick one card from your discard. So wow, That'll be it's only 3? That seems pretty nice. I don't know. Maybe I'm too like paranoid about bad shuffles. But seems like I would get that like pretty much every game. There's not something like crazy powerful. I feel like I would want in Star Trek.
That's my gut feeling as well. Yeah.
Sewers. When you trash a card other than with this, okay. So it's again like experiment. The whole you can't chain on itself. You may trash a card from your hand. So basically, every trash gets doubled. Yeah, Priest is strong with that, right?
No, but there is a catch with Priest because Priest lets you trash first and then only gives you the +2 for every further trash. So the first Priest or the Priest that you activated with doesn't get it.
Oh, it doesn't get... So a single Priest doesn't get 2 and then 4 or something.
No, you can trash 2 cards, obviously, but you don't get the...
You only get the 2 coins if you have a single Priest. Yeah. Right, because you first trash that and then you go back and finish the Priest. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's good. Priest and Sewers wouldn't be a very thematic, combination. Interesting. So, like with Monastery, you can trash double with, basically everything.
But then you need to use the coins somehow, no? If you do that, because Monastery is in the night phase.
No. Sorry, I'm not talking about Priest. I'm talking about Sewers.
Okay.
So Sewers seems... Oh, it's also nice because if you have something that only trashes a certain type of card, you can get it to trash another type of card. Right? If we only have copper trashing... Like, Jack Hermit, or if we only have copper trashing Moneylender, you can also trash an estate with it. Yeah. That's really nice. I like Sewers. Depending on the trashing mode. Like, if I already have Steward, I don't need to make Steward into Chapel. Maybe Seward's
still fine, no? Because you trash 3 cards instead of 2, and usually you don't do anything on your Steward trash turns, so you might save once your trash turn.
So Seward's Steward, and then the Steward becomes Chapel. That seems nice. Okay, final one. Innovation.
And it always collides with Steward in a good way, as opposed to saying double Steward opening.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it doesn't collide. There's none in your deck, yeah. Innovation.
Metaphorically.
Yes. Innovation looks like Da Vinci stuff. The first time you gain an action in each of your turns, you may set it aside. If you do, play it. Okay, so if you Ironworks for something... Oh, that's... There's that annoying, like, if you do play it, like, a set-aside thing. Like, I mean, it means you can't do this with Death Card, for instance. Or with Skulk. But... because they lose track.
No, you can't do that, because they don't lose track, because you gain the Death Card and then the Ruins. The problem with Summon is that you gain everything first and then want to set it aside. I think it works with Death Card.
Oh, it does work with Death Card. Okay.
Yeah.
Or Skulk or whatever. Okay, that's nice. So why do we need this if you do? I'm confused.
Opt to not set it as you don't have to.
You don't have to play it if you want it.
If you gain a Reds or something like that.
Okay, sure. Interesting. So if you played, it costs 6, because it's going to be a little bit later in the game when you actually get this. But if you gained a Magpie from a Magpie, you can immediately play that Magpie you just gained. Man, these things seem nuts. Like, the engines are going to be so much better with these cards. Okay. So what does Don Lex have to say? Mostly just describes the cards. Yes, you get to look at the cards when you're shuffling. That's pretty funny. Okay, obviously, innovation, if there's no, mid-turn gaining, is not going to be useful. It's not like everything turns into summon. Okay, and then he has a final comment that we have only through the weekend, and then when the official set comes out, it'll come, and the current guess is very late October. So, a month of waiting. Man. Alright, so, that'll be fun. Okay, let's play. Do you have a table already, or should I make one? I'll create a table. And Renaissance preview. Players can see spec chat. And we ready?
We are.
Oh boy, we have our cubes. Sewers and Citadel. We have Steward in the first game after talking about that. Okay, let's take a look.
What else is there? There's also Remake, which seems better. Like a remix. I will try that.
What do we have for... There's like no core tier target.
Also, Ducat Sewers is nice, no?
You get to trash another thing. But we already have plenty of trashing.
Yeah, I'm just saying in general.
Like, what do we even build to here? I mean, I guess just like a lot of city quarters and number camps or something.
Citadel is a village. If there were any, like, nice cantrips.
We have a village in city quarter.
Yeah. Which is also fine to double, I guess.
Well, I'm not happy about this 2-5. I really wanted to do the Steward Sewers.
Now that's sad, because now you can't even activate Ducat.
Yeah, exactly. I hate 2-5 with Ducat. Ducat? I'm not exactly sure.
Ducat?
I think Ducat.
I will stick closer to the German pronunciation, I guess. Like Ducat sounds like a duck to me. Or the Italian. No? I think that's where it's coming from.
All right, let's hear it. What is it?
Ducat.
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 Ducat. Yeah, it is Ducat. Yeah, it sounds like duck or duck.
Ducat.
Ducat.
Okay.
All right. Good to know. Okay. That's not what I'm buying. Why would I buy that? That's just dumb. I think I will just pass. 5-2.
Okay, let's do this.
Well, that's sad.
I guess it's time to draw more.
Yeah, I feel like this is already over.
I have a good feeling.
Did you get 2 estates? Man.
Of course.
You're taking silvers? I guess 1 silver, 1 Steward or something.
Yeah. Wow, that's so great. Yes.
It's ridiculous. It's quite ridiculous.
So only questions, is this already a city quarter? I think so.
Yeah, it's nuts. And you have the flag already. Well.
So now I need to get to 8 for Citadel. Wow.
And you have the city quarter on top of you, like, man.
Okay, I want to trash another card.
Do you need to get 8 to Citadel? You can just, like...
Well, yeah, I mean, city quarter is also 8.
Well, you're in debt also.
I mean, yeah, no, I don't get to 8 this turn. It's just... how many actions do I want? Do I want to trash the flag card? No. Let's say no. And then you draw city quarter with 2 silvers and immediately regret that you didn't take more actions.
Yeah. I was wondering, but I guess...
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I could take them for city quarter draw. Like, I couldn't play them all. That's sort of the trade-off there. Steph wouldn't regret the silvers? Yeah, I mean, my hand is fine. So if I take the coins, then I get to 5. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I could have, if they were a steward, I could have gotten to remake something, but it's okay. Is there any? Yeah, so Flag Bearer doesn't have a second type for having an.
Nothing has a second type. Everything is Courtier is bad.
Okay.
You can't even reveal your flag.
I can't even what?
Reveal your flag with the.
Yeah. No, actually. So why do I? Because I repaid that, then I have to grant it. I see. Because the last thing I did was repay that. Oh, but then the second one you didn't grant, right?
I didn't have to.
If you grant me the debt, I can undo the other thing.
Huh. Interesting.
I don't know. Maybe it's. Well, actually, there is no one camp, so I don't know why I did.
Yeah, I was wondering.
2, 4. So that's 8. Let's try that. Oh gosh. Could have taken a city quarter.
I mean, what you're gonna remake something into a nomad camp? I guess is the idea.
Yeah. Oh, you took the flag. I didn't notice.
Yes.
I will remake the whatever silver into a flag bearer. Yeah, there must be a sound or something like that.
When you steal the flag.
When you steal the flag. I'm sure it's in the log, and I could trace that.
You can watch the little tokens,
but then they're always in the middle, and it's like okay, it's
my turn. You can see it by my name, right?
Yeah. No, I know. I just need to check. I know that I can see it. But it's yeah.
Someone made sounds for every card?
Yeah, that's correct. I mean, I don't want a sound for every card that is played, but like, yeah, taking an artifact, I could live with that having a sound. So, I guess let's do that. One flag bearer. What do I want to top deck? No, I don't want that.
Huh, so you didn't Citadel for the... Oh, you Citadel'd for the flag bearer? Wait, I'm confused. Oh, no, the first time... No. Citadel is a... Right. Okay, it's... I'm confusing with something else.
Yeah.
It's the...
my city quarter was played twice, if that's your...
Yeah, city quarter doubled. Yeah, makes sense.
Okay, let's do that.
Mm-hmm.
How much can I draw? Or play Courtier twice, I suppose. But how many actions do I need?
So I'm not going to get to 8. So... Let's trash the flag bearer.
Don't worry, I can also trash one. That way we're happy and everyone draws 6 cards.
Hey, Courtier's still the best payload.
Also, a thing where Citadel is different from Throne Room is that I can't do any Throne Room stuff. Like if I don't have a city quarter in hand, I'm toast. When there is no cantrip.
Well, you're kind of toast anyway, right?
Well, if it was sort of a salmon throne room, as you were saying, if I had another throne room and a steward, I could draw and then find my city quarter or something like that. I can't do that here.
Oh, okay, yes, that's right. Well, we don't have throne room on the board anyway, so
I'm clearly lost. Indeed.
Only too much draw.
Yeah, so I. Do you want to remake both flag bearers? Maybe.
You only get one flag as a result.
Yeah.
But now we have no more flag bearers.
So, well, that has to be this. Okay. Ate that. One more.
All right. Nothing to do here.
Exactly. I will go into denial mode. No, it's really important that one of your 5 or 6 cards is city quarter. Like, that's the difference between great and that. I mean, if I could play courtier twice to take 2 actions and then use steward to draw. That's kind of the...
Yeah. I mean, I'm just like totally lost here. I don't know where this is going at all.
Yeah, we can also draw a new one.
Yeah, I mean,
city quarters, get some provinces.
You have 3 city quarters. You have a lot more. Yeah. All right. Well, let's go get a new one.
5-2 was really sad.
It was. Oh man, I really wanted to open with the sewers. Yeah, maybe I should have opened the remake. I don't know. I thought the steward would be. I don't. There's probably not much I can do. All right, let's see.
There is 15 combinations. I don't want to play through all of them.
So we'll play with these 2, and then we'll search for the last 2.
That's gonna be a long search.
We can play 4 games. Just make sure we get one new one, and then search for the last 2.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, okay. Well, at least we got 2 new ones. Okay, so innovation is the one I was confusing.
I wasn't supposed to say anything. Like I wouldn't say anything, but let's see. I was biting my nails.
So Star Chart is the stash variant thing. Innovation is the gainer mid-turn thing, which I guess we can do interesting things with. First time you gain an action.
Problem is Villa here. It's kind of...
yeah, how does Villa work with that? Oh, you can engineer for things. That's nice. Again, after you have innovation.
Yeah, I mean, if Villa is your first buy, then you have to play it with innovation, which is not the greatest thing.
You may set it aside. You don't have to. I mean, Villa, I think you just prefer to do the usual thing.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, but if you don't, it's the first time, no? Yeah, if you don't, you forgo it. So,
you forgo. Yeah, that's right. You'll forgo the innovation if that's your first.
So you still want to do it. It gives you +1 action, but.
I think I'm going to open engineer.
You open engineer. No, I don't like that.
You don't like that? Interesting.
What I like to try here is experiment.
Interesting. I'm gonna get my star chart going.
And miser.
Miser. Already. Wow.
What do you mean already? To me, it was miser or moneylender. I don't like engineering.
You don't like moneylender?
I want to trash or set up my payload. I mean, sure, maybe you will get more heralds, and then I will be sad later on.
Yeah, miser is pretty good payload.
You need to draw them, though. I mean, there is.
Well.
Oh, now you get miser.
Let's keep it all around. Get the experiment.
Met. So, yeah, let's do that.
Now you get an engineer. Okay, so we're doing pretty similar builds.
Yeah, but I already have a copper on my mat. You have the star chart.
Yeah, different advantages.
Well, seems like time to get star chart.
Kind of don't want to go into too much debt, but
Engineer Silk Merchant is nice. Is that better than Engineer Villa?
Sculptor also gains force, which is nice.
Oh, actually, I wanted to trash. The whole time I thought I was going to trash my Engineer, and then I just played Villa because I was excited. Engineer, Villa. Because you can't play it, you have to actively sort of trash Engineers. Copper to mat. Engineer.
So you got 2 coppers on the mat. I've got 1.
That's a clean shuffle, that's nice. Let's take... so what do I actually take here? Mice, I suppose, would be the worst to miss.
Oh, right. I get to decide what I draw. That's nice.
You know, there's this one card in the draw pile that you're also drawing with experiment.
Yeah, so I have to think about what that card is. I don't get to see it until... Okay, I know what that card is now. Yeah, we'll just do this.
I want to get to innovation. Probably next turn. Not this turn, but next turn.
Yeah, are you gonna use up your... Use up the, I don't know. Okay, so I have another... Yeah, should I use my coin token? I don't know. Maybe I'll just take...
I also want more heralds, more misers.
We want more of everything.
this kind of board that explodes at some point, no?
I don't know. So, it'll be a little while, I think.
Yeah. Villa or Silk Merchant? Let's take Villa.
Keep the chain of deck going, or let's just not do that. Okay, let's top deck. I'm gonna no thanks. Interesting. There's a new button to press. I think my heralds are not quite likely enough to draw.
Okay. Try the experiment and hope to... Okay, so... That's an estate. That's an estate, but I was still want the experiment. And I regret that my villa could be a Silk Merchant. Let's see.
Using up the experiments. You gonna get the innovation?
Yeah, but not in a nice way. So
you have to engineer for 2 villas.
Not 2 villas.
Not 2 villas.
Villa and Silk Merchant.
And Silk Merchant, yeah, that's reasonable.
So now there's 4 cards. That is...
And you have to try to track your deck. Yeah.
2 coppers, 1 estate, and the miser. 2 coppers, estate, miser. 2 coppers, estate, miser.
So it's kind of annoying that these things depend on... It depends on that rule about, like, you first shuffle before drawing. That changed somewhat recently.
It does.
Okay. I think I will get there too.
Why did I shuffle here? Oh wait, I had to shuffle. What? I'm actually confused. Why did I shuffle? I only have 5 cards.
You had 4, right?
Oh right, I had 4 cards. I shuffled and then started as the 5th. Yeah, I'm stupid. At that point, I thought, yeah, I'm picking a 5th card, and then I will not shuffle. But of course, I was already shuffling.
Do I still have an engineer? I hope I still have an engineer. I might not, though. So let's do innovation and buy an engineer. And let's put the engineer on top.
Okay, so what I want to do now is use my innovation by getting miser first. Copper to mat. Trash. Do I even trash it? No, I'm fine. I can use my villager. Sorry.
Double miser? Okay. I will also do the engineer for Herald. Play it. Reveals copper. Alas. And estate. And estate. Man.
Okay. Villa Silk Merchant. What could I gain for playing here? The preview said engineer a workshop is good, so I guess workshop is good.
Oh, you get to play it now. Oh, that's very interesting. I mean, like, the Herald wouldn't do much with the workshop. Yeah, an engineer.
Yeah. So I guess now I can point out that with innovation and vampire, you could also potentially, I guess, vampire black market. You could spend your priest coins in the night phase. I suppose.
Oh, is that? Oh man.
If you didn't gain anything before, an action card before. Okay, so what do I want? I guess I want double heralds. Okay, estate and herald. Estate and herald. Could be herald, could be villa, could be engineer. Let's take the engineer.
This is fun. I get to play the herald and then immediately decide what I herald into. So let's herald into a herald. No, let's herald into an engineer and gain the herald and play it. And that's a nice chain. Do I want to trash it? Yeah, let's get another miser. Got 4, you've got 5. Carpet and mat, 2 debt, get another engineer. And we're on a roll. Okay. Heralds. Yeah, heralds are going to be quite strong.
Herald villa. So let's take now I gain a herald, I play it, and then I can choose whether I want to I want to trash it. Hopefully. Let's see how that works.
I was in the same situation last turn.
Copper to met. Yeah, trash engineer. Great. Slightly ahead on the misers, I guess. I mean, why not? Let's try. Trash.
So that's a 5-5 split, I think.
Profit. Okay. We're getting close to piling out. Seven would be Miser experiment. 6. I'm not sure whether whether I can take that engineer. Let's pretend I can. Okay, so estate.
This feels really too close to a pilot.
Copper.
But,
And what?
Oh,
it feels too close to a pilot?
I mean, personally.
You have one engineer, villas, maybe. Yeah.
I just need to engineer by experiment estate to win.
By experiment estate. Right.
But
with the experiments things. Yeah.
Experiment pile is only half as big as it is if you're not playing.
Yeah. That's right. Well, but then at least you can't play your experiment, or you have to buy more. If you engineer it, you can't play it with innovation.
I can't.
Well, you can, but then it goes back to the to the pile, and you have to.
Oh, that's right. Oh, interesting. Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah, the 5 villas was also. So I only thought about the 5 villas and hoped that you could not do it, but probably if you draw up, you can. Anyway, so I know it's estate copper, and I have 2 misers. You said I have only 5 heralds. I believe you. I have 3 misers. Well, anyway, let's try the experiment. No, I don't. Silk Merchant. Thanks, Donald.
Okay. Wow, my herald's Silk Merchant. Okay. So if I engineer for experiment, all my estates are here. And 2 heralds missed. Wow.
I was playing it risky. And undeservedly, it seems to pay off, or what? This is a win.
This is a win? It's a win if I take... Okay, so if I take Miser... Well, again, that's only 3 buys. If
you take villas, maybe.
No, I don't want to take villas. I'm tempted to actually take the Silk Merchant. Wait.
So I guess I should have just bought a province. Is that the conclusion? Because I mean, engineer.
Or just don't lower the piles so much. But I
only lowered the experiment pile. I think the herald I needed to take, and the engineer only costs you a buy in the end. So that's not really.
Okay, Steph already thinks this is a win, so I have to think about this. I can get the...
He's tricking you.
I can get the Miser, play it, and get the experiments. The 2 misers... I have another Miser in hand. So the 2 misers would give me 10. I'd have 11, 12. I have 10, which is 2 experiments and estate. So I think that's right, yeah. Play profit. Oh no, I forgot to trash the engineer. We both got so excited about innovation. Hey, you did that undo another time.
Just kidding. Of course you can undo that.
Trash engineer. Getting the experiments. Miser. Profit. Okay. Experiment. Estate.
Okay.
All right. Fun pilots. Yeah, innovation was fun. All right. So now we'll play with at least one new card.
Silas, I think, is missing, no?
I think we'll recognize him.
Nope.
These are not.
That it's yours.
These are not new. Neither of these are new. Oops.
Oh. Was there a new release or something?
I don't know. Well, I made a table. Nice. We got it. Woohoo.
Thanks.
Okay. Oh boy. Okay. So fair was the plus buy, which Okay, we don't need because there's Villa. Silos is the copper discarder, which is okay, I guess. I mean, probably going to trash pretty well. And we have the fun flag bearer city quarter interaction again.
I thought you made a new release with Fair and Silos for sure for 2 minutes. Okay.
Plus buy.
What do we have?
Copper cycling.
Yeah, Silas. I just wanted to say that Silas is not going to be the most exciting here, and Fair is not really needed, but it can be useful, I suppose.
I mean,
at some point,
you either buy the Villa or you buy the Fair. They both cost 4. And I guess the Villa, I mean, it doesn't drop,
Fair
but
is bare.
city quarter is,
you buy the Villa because whatever.
You can also gain the Villa with Sculptor.
So a fun thing here is the Flag Bearer Changeling thing.
Oh, wait, so when you gain or trash this, so you gain it and then you exchange for Changeling.
Yeah,
we're just going to do that every turn. That's going to be annoying. And then Villain. Man, lots of fun stuff here.
Okay, with my 4, I buy the Chapel.
I mean, I'm getting the Chapel for sure.
Like, it's not completely stupid to get Silos, I must say. Now, because you get to your Chapel and you trash the estates. So I will actually try that.
Stole my idea.
Well, you can take the Flag Bearer then.
Well, no, I agree with the decision. I mean, what was I supposed to do? Junk Dealer?
Oh.
Bottom decked?
Now I have 3 estates and 2 coppers in my hand and no Chapel. I guess on the bright side, if I had opened with whatever, silver or so, Chapel would have missed. Now it also misses, but it's 1 turn earlier. Let's embargo something.
You just got 4 cards, wow. All right.
So there must be some law that if your terminal misses and you buy another terminal on turn 4, or in this case turn 3, then you immediately draw it with...
You're generalizing off of like one example?
No, that happens all the time. Okay, so that Silas turn 2 didn't turn out as I wanted to.
Well, it turned out as I wanted it to. Okay, so I trashed 2 cups.
You.
Okay, I need to get like actual...
That game seems lost already. Did you have 2-5, Sam? Now that
I did
beat the jet,
but
yeah.
I don't know the best way to play it.
Junk Dealer seems solid, no?
Do you need the Junk Dealer though?
Why not? Thanks. I could get some coppers. So I suppose this goes on city quarter.
Aha.
Thing is, I don't really have a target for Changeling. So just pile up on changelings nevertheless. I said, oh well, okay, now I don't.
All right, what do I want to embargo? I don't know what's actually valuable though. Let's just make this interesting.
I mean, that was only my turn 5, so well. Let's discard 3, just to be sure. I still have the flag. That's good.
Ah, there you go.
Well, I don't need the flag with 5 cards in my deck.
Ha.
Well, I don't need the chapel.
I mean, yeah, but still.
Still, ha. Okay, so what are the sculptor tricks here?
Yeah, I think
Silver Changeling as well.
I think it's worth it to get the sculptor.
And if I had wanted to discard a copper, I could draw up my chapel, but I don't. Okay, you're not contesting the flag. Sculptor villain.
Well, the flag's not doing you any good.
Why not?
Well, that turn it didn't. Okay, maybe it'll do you good in the next turn.
Yeah.
I mean, with silos, basically, it just means I have 1 more copper in my hand, I guess. I guess that's like the key then.
Yeah. That's key. Okay, Sculptor villain. Sculptor. Let's try Sculptor.
Alright, Sculptor. Take Villa.
Then the gain to your hand is also not really great, yeah.
I can still exchange it for changeling? No, I don't want to do that.
So the log says places Sculptor gains a villa, puts a card into their hand. I guess I know what this card is.
It does that for a lot of things.
Yeah, I know. I still don't need my chapel.
Alright, let's do this flag bearer. Done reacting.
Okay, so the sad thing is that if you exchange the changeling for flag bearer, it doesn't go to your hand.
That's true.
What I want to do here is Sculptor for silver.
Exchange it for changeling.
And no.
You just want the silver.
I just want to buy the villa. Now I have a villager. And I would like to get the flag, but I also would like... Let's do that.
Alright, city quarter. Bam. Get the villager by doing that.
Yeah. But you lose 2 coins. So it's an expensive changeling.
Yeah, but City Quarter is a nicer changeling target.
I know. Yeah, this time I don't have Chapel.
Do you want to trash this flag bearer? Sure.
Okay. Sculptor.
Yeah, Silos is nice. I'm definitely happy with it.
Done reacting.
You really want to use silvers in your deck when you could be using Fogmares?
Maybe I'm too concerned about dudding next turn. I can trash them.
Wait, silvers will make you dud more.
Well, I only have one City Quarter, but I have a Hunting Grounds and whatever.
And Villa, all that.
And Villa, yeah.
Okay.
If
I still have a 5.
Silver in my hand was a flag bearer, I would be concerned about dudding. Well, I could have. And it's a nice target for Villa.
I guess.
Copper over silver? That's just stupid, no?
For the Silos?
For Silos, okay.
Okay, what am I sculpting here? Let's sculpt another changeling. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, but if I so last turn it gave me 1 coin. And if I want to trash it, I can't use it for Silos, so there's this...
I might not even play this Chapel. I'm happy with these coppers. They're giving me economy. Okay, for that, now I can get something up to 5. Sorry, up to 3. So let's just... Actually, I don't want anything up to 3. Let's just... end buys, get City Quarter.
Discard. Crowns. Shit.
City Quarter not in hand?
There.
Oh, it is. Oh.
Well, I wanted to play that because
obviously.
The second one.
Obviously. Alright, I still have a flag. No need to sculpt a flag bearer. That's nice. But, So...
Villain is doing a bit of work, I suppose. But, I mean, it's only discarding my silvers. That's why silver is better than copper.
Alright, what am I sculpting here? I could just keep this chain of silvers coming. I mean changelings.
Sounds good. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to catch up.
Okay, time to actually use this money I have.
Maybe you give me a pilot here.
Oh, a pilot. Oh, wow.
Well, not on this turn, but in this game.
Alright, I have these 2 changelings. Let me just buy what I want. Let's do more sculpting. That's nice. And let's just grab some more City Quarters.
Okay, come on. That's okay. I can work with that. Now there's a silver, some cards. Can I do buy something? Gain something to hand. Well, I do here because I want to actually draw whatever I buy. So well, maybe I don't need to because I can Sculptor. That's going to be 5 cards if I want the Changeling. No, not 5 cards, 4 cards. Chapel.
Getting rid of those curses finally.
And coppers, but maybe. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Villain.
I still have the flag. This is nice.
Yeah, you can't have all. I should have taken. Well, I don't know why I took this. Yeah, that was stupid. I should have taken the flag instead of silver changeling, flag changeling. I don't need so many.
All right, well, let's make you discard first.
Yeah, silver.
Oops. Oh, I have a villagers. Whatever. I didn't need to do that. Sorry. Flag does very little, but it means he doesn't have that much draw. Okay. Sculptor. Silver. Exchange silver for changeling.
Should have taken the flag. That was stupid.
Sculptor. Silver. Exchange silver for changeling. I overdraw by a lot, yes.
No, I mean, for me it's nicer because I'm gonna. So you don't have enough economy to get anything, like to make use of this overdraw.
Oh, I don't? Interesting.
Well, I mean, you could have bought something and drawn it up.
I'm just gonna take more changelings, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, Villa makes overdraw useful, but not if you only have 10 coins. Sort of. Could have gotten Sculptor and Villa or something like that.
I could still get Sculptor and Villa.
Yeah, but you could have drawn it and played the Sculptor.
Oh, I could still do that.
Oh, you still have more draw.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose I might have thought about stopping earlier. But do I want another Sculptor?
Oh, yeah, you have 4 city quarters. I see. Oh, that looks so lost.
Alright. Villa. Sculptor. Game. I'm sure these flag bearers are pretty nice. Even if I don't need the flag. The action coinage. I'm good.
If you empty the pile, you're gonna keep the flag.
That's true. Are you trying to tempt me there?
Yeah, I am.
Alright, I'm on board. Let's just get a fair, just to have fun. And let's get 2 more city quarters.
Just for the stats. So now you have 6 city quarters, right?
More or less.
More or less. Dangerous spies.
Are they?
Can I end it?
Are they so dangerous with a single sculptor in your deck?
I have a Villa, so that makes it 3 gains. Yeah, I don't think there is a way. I can only get 2 curses with city quarter now. Okay. So, what am I going to get here?
I like how we're both just accumulating these villagers without any actual purpose. Aha, you take the flag.
I take the flag.
Oh no.
So what do I want?
If you have the flag, a second villain might be useful.
Mm-hmm. Good point. It's in my hand.
There's another subset there. Villa is a subset of villain.
Yeah. Should I have jabbled my hunting cards? I don't know. Well, somehow you need to that.
It's possible.
That's one theme. You didn't reveal your hands.
That would have been really bad if I had to reveal my hand.
Well, it could have been all city quarters.
I mean, I guess. I guess like an all copper hand wouldn't be so bad with silos.
Yeah. So if I had bought 2 hunting grounds, but I don't have the money for that. Like next turn, if you dot, then I guess I have an out. So let's get 1 hunting grounds here.
All right, using your coffers. Come on. Okay. I do get through it.
But at least these cards slowed you down a bit.
I mean, I guess I still have 3 city quarters in hand.
Yeah, you have less overdraw.
Alright, well, let's just make you make a decision first.
Sure. Don't need that silver.
Alright, what can I sculpt that would give me a win here? I could take the last 3 changelings. Drain the city quarters.
And go for the 2 pile.
Buy out the curses.
With Sculptor, you can gain the curse to hand and trash it immediately.
With what, sorry?
With Sculptor, you can gain the curse to hand and then trash it immediately with your chapel.
The changelings take villas.
Changelings take villas.
I'm not sure what he means by that.
You have changelings in your deck, you can take villas.
Nope. And I mean, 2 of them. I mean, I just don't know if I have enough money to pile out that way. Anyway, let's just play it relatively safe. Let's
capture the flag.
Capture the flag. Maybe I can get more flags. Okay, let's play 1 city quarter. Fill a flag bearer. Okay. Sorry, it's a tricky pile out if it's even possible.
Oh, RTT has posted his video quite some time ago.
I'm curious if I can do a clever embargo thing. Let's try this. not using my villagers. I'm doing a villa trick with, what else am I doing? Yeah, this is hard. The flag bears are cheaper because I can gain changelings to turn into flag bear. Yes. Cheaper than the villas. Why are they cheaper than the villas? I don't really get that. Because you get to play them again? I mean, some of them, I guess. Well, okay, let's go for it. Flag bear. Done reacting flag bear.
They don't give you the buy though.
Done reacting. Yeah, I don't know how the whole buy thing is gonna work.
So are you going for the 4 pile now?
Yeah, I don't really know what the curse thing.
Or 5 pile.
Yeah, I don't really know what I'm doing. It's kind of bad. And I don't have any more ability to score. Yeah, this was quite dumb. Okay. Might have just lost this game.
I helped you in one game. It's only fair that you...
How did you help me?
Well, by lowering the piles and not greening. The one when I said piles are getting low and I still risked it. First game.
Oh yeah. Well, I told you piles are getting low. Okay, we'll take a duchy and
thinking through.
And
okay.
I guess I'll take my second villain now.
So now you're
I don't know. I'm giving you a big puzzle for sure.
So sure, I will do that. And the first pass is where I want to play my hunting grounds before city quarter. But now I think I don't even need to. So it's estate, city quarter, changeling. That could be the goal here.
You're gonna pile estates? Okay.
Well, so I can trash 2 hunting grounds.
Oh, I see.
For that, I still need 2, 4, 5 gains. I have 2 sculptors.
Man, there probably was a pilot. This stuff is complicated.
Pillars. Well, if I can gain a changeling, I can also use that as a gain. Yeah, let's try it without playing hunting grounds first. Just hope that this looks good.
Oh, nice.
This looks good. Okay. So sculptor. Let's do that quickly. That kind of. Oh, I only have 1 sculptor, right? I only have 1 sculptor. But that should work. So that's 1 gain, 2, 3, 4 gains. That's exactly what I need. City quarter, villain. Oh, you only have flag bears, okay. And
I forgot about those estates.
No, I do have 1. Oh no, I have to change it. Yeah, fine. I can even do change. Yeah, fine. All fine. And city quarter.
Ah, man, I messed that up.
I wonder 1-1 for messing up, I suppose.
and
that was maybe worse.
and 1-0 for no, I was so ahead there. Oh man.
But it was good that I bought the second hunting grounds with that in mind. So
yeah, I didn't see that coming. Yeah, so, I mean, lowering flag bearers didn't really do anything, and that wasn't the pile you went down. I didn't really lower the change... No, I lowered changelings by 1 or something. I guess that probably made the difference. But you could have bought a villa and continued playing, possibly. I don't know.
Yeah. That could have been trickier stuff to do, yeah.
Yeah, well, that was a mistake. Yeah. Bad playing on my part.
Well, it was fun playing with you on most of these days this week.
Yeah. So, a lot of really interesting cards. I'm really excited for the expansion, but we have to wait a whole month, so I guess we'll just twiddle our thumbs and play more over the weekend. Yeah. Donald says it's a bummer. It's,
But then imagine we had the previous 2 weeks later. It would also be a bummer. We can get some championship games in. For those that are still in the championship.
For those that are still alive, yes. All right. Well, thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll see you around with the next championship match or whatever. Take care.
Bye.
And thanks, Marcus. Yes.
Thank you.